I know that right now you're feeling that post-Ramadan depression, you're feeling lost, you're feeling that you are not having like the relationship with Allah, with Islam as you were having it during Ramadan. You feel you are less productive, you cannot pray as you were praying during Ramadan, and there is like that temptation to go back to the bad habits that you were having before Ramadan. If you're feeling this way, please stay with me because I want to have like a little conversation about this. I'm not even gonna edit this video, I just want to have like a little conversation about what we are feeling, a lot of us right now. And also I wanted to share some tips that they were helpful for me and maybe they can help you too to get back on track, inshallah. First of all, let me tell you that feeling this way it's very normal. It's not only about Ramadan, but just think that you are having a different routine during Ramadan for a month, and then when you change it overnight, it's very normal that you're gonna feel less productive or feel a little bit lost. So don't think that you are the only one that you're feeling this way. A lot of Muslims right now are feeling what you are feeling, so it's very normal. And this is why it's very important, like the first tip that I want to give you, that it's very helpful for me, it's to start planning your days. But before that, I want you to just like stop for a moment and reflect about your Ramadan, what you have done, what you have achieved during your Ramadan. For example, a lot of people, I have also made a video about this, before Ramadan, they have like set some goals that they have to achieve during Ramadan. So if you are like one of that persons, right now you can reflect about the achievement that you have done during Ramadan. Have you tried to read all the Quran? Have you prayed all your 5 prayers? Because maybe before Ramadan you were not praying them. Or have you been consistent on tahajjud, on qiyam al-layl? You have to ask yourself all these questions and understand what you were able to do during Ramadan. And if you were able to do them during Ramadan, why you will not be able to do them also after Ramadan. Try to understand what Ramadan has made you realize that you can do. For example, if you are a person that before Ramadan you were not like able to do the 5 prayers of the day, but during Ramadan you have realized that yeah, you can do them because you have done them for all the month, then you have to understand and to set this mindset, yes, if I did it during Ramadan, I can do it even after Ramadan. Like honestly, Ramadan, it's a gas that make us understand that actually we can fast, that actually we can pray, that actually we can make dua with yaqeen. Like just see how much effort you make during the last 10 days of Ramadan. So why not doing the same even after Ramadan? Ramadan has made us understand that we can actually read the Quran, even 1 page per day. So try to plan your days, plan your new routine, and plan when you can read the Quran, when you can dedicate sometimes to read the Quran, to pray, to do tahajjud, to study the Quran, do, for example, Quran journaling. So this is the first tip that I really suggest to do. Just take a moment, an afternoon where you don't have anything to do. Take your agenda or anything you're comfortable with, for example, even your computer, and start writing the things that you were able to do during Ramadan and that you're gonna implement right now in your routine. Because actually planning, it's the key, not only about your prayer or your Quran, but even about your days or the things that you have to do, for example, studying or doing like a project about your work. Planning, it's the key for everything because it helps us to be more disciplined and to be more constant on what we want to achieve. Another thing that I suggest, if after Ramadan you're feeling that you are not having anymore that close relationship with Islam, with prayer, and if you feel that you have this temptation, especially right now with the whispers of the shaitan that it's coming back like to get his revenge, I really suggest to use this one that my cat right now has taken to play with it. Just one moment. Okay, here I am. I was talking about this one. Of course, if you have like sabha, it's even better. But I feel like this counter make it like more easy for me. For example, to do istighfar, to do salawat uh, to the Prophet, to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This counter make it more easy for me because I can take it with me everywhere. For example, even if I'm out, I am in the bus or I'm waiting for someone, just like start doing istighfar, and I feel like more close to Islam and to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and also remind me when I do a lot of istighfar, remind me that I shouldn't do that sin, or I shouldn't do that something that it's not it's haram. So I really suggested, actually, when you're gonna be constant on using it, after like a while, it's gonna be automatically something that you have to do. You have to take it with you everywhere. So it's gonna be more easy to make istighfar and to remember always Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And also, I wanted to add that by planning your day, I don't just mean like planning your praying or reading your Quran, but also planning the things that you have to do, because it's going to make you be more productive. For example, if you have to study during your exams, for example, during Ramadan, I haven't studied even a page. So right now I have to plan and get back on track to do my exams, to study for my exams. Same thing if you are working, or if you, for example, during Ramadan you didn't go to the gym as me. Right now you have to plan your days where you're gonna back to do your workout, or it can be like anything else that make you more productive. Because remember, with everything that we are feeling right now, for example, after the Eid day, so the second day of Eid, I just started being lazy. I was like all the day in the bed scrolling, and of course, the more I scroll, the more that depression hit me, and the more I get anxious. So don't do that. Try to do something productive. Try to go out with your friends. Try to go out even with yourself. Try to go on a date with yourself. Try to go eat something that you like. Don't stay in that bed scrolling all the day, because it's gonna make you worse and it's gonna make you more sad and anxious. So when you plan your days, try to plan also something productive for yourself. So this is it for this video, guys. It was like a small conversation that I wanted to do with you guys, to give you like some motivation, and I hope like this suggestions that I give you, they were helpful. Remember that Ramadan, it's a guest, and Ramadan, it can be a guest that can change you, or it can make you go back to your bad habits that I know that you don't want to do anymore. So you are the one that you have to choose what you want to be. You are the only one that can change yourself. No one can help you if you don't start by yourself. Remember this, because you can watch a lot of videos on YouTube, like my video, but if you don't start, no one is gonna help you. No one is gonna pick you and make you do the things that you have to do. So that's it. Let me know in the comments if it was helpful, or maybe if you have other suggestions that they can be helpful for other people that they're watching, or even for me. But together, inshallah, we will overcome these difficulties, and see you in the next video, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum and Eid Mubarak. Salam.